second-hand wiring loom, which was already modified, in a car which I removed it from, and then put it in this and extended it. So you can only imagine like the amount of joints and cables which turn 5 different colours from the fuse board to the wherever they end up, which is, yeah. I need to strip all of this tape off, get all of this cables exposed again, and just run through everything, neaten it all up and make sure everything's actually working 100%, because at the minute it is not. So this bit here is about as fun as it looks, but it needs to be done. Absolute labour of love. I'm going to unwind the tape off of this whole loom, because it's just mad. It's just mental where it's just mental. So strip it back, start again. Again, this wiring loom is made out of 3 different wiring looms, 2 of which were previously modified, and the third one being the standalone Emerald management. So it's just an absolute combination and amalgamation of bodge jobs and retrospective wiring, and I'm trying to get it to a point where everything works and it's all neat and serviceable. And to do that, just got to start and strip right back to the beginning and start again. Found all of these cables that are just doing nothing. They're all part of the original loom, because this is running on a standalone Emerald management. There's just loads of redundant cables, so I'm just going to pull them right the way out, because I just can't deal with this and it's mental. There's so many things just not doing anything. I will double check, but yeah, get rid of them. Can somebody please send help? Told you I had lots of problems. Subscribe to see if I can get it back together. So current progress update with regards to the electrics. I've got less stuff working now than what was working before I started, which isn't what I was expecting to happen. But means to an end. Like, I will get to the end of it. So what I'm about to do now, try and work out what's going on. I've lost all my headlights and the dash isn't working, but it will still start. So good stuff. I need to start finding some faults. So this is going to go on positive. That'll go on the chassis somewhere. And this is going to hopefully start diagnosing and eliminating some issues. Hopefully. Here you can see I'm just testing everything. When I started this, the headlights worked, and now after stripping the looms, the headlights have stopped working. At this point, I'm just checking all of the fuses, make sure they're all working, because you might as well start off simple when you're trying to solve problems. It's so exciting. The wipers are working as well. You can't see them because they're not on there, but the stalk is turning. I just found one of the plugs in the back here. That one wasn't in properly. I pulled the fuse board out a little bit further and it just plopped out. Clipped it back in. Headlights all working spot on. Washer jets, window wipers, everything. Super happy it was a simple fix. Still needs a proper good tidy up though. Got permission from the wife to come outside and work on the car for a bit. It's dark and it's cold, but I love it. First job, get the window wipers and washer bottle all wired up properly, instead of just this twisted wire tape shit. I'm going to do some soldering back. So this was a case of stripping it all back, removing all the old wiring, starting with new stuff and using the heat shrink solder joints. It's not the most exciting video ever, but I got pretty excited to get my window wipers and washer jets all working properly. Genuinely excited about that. I'm tempted to like tape up the little loom that goes up to the wiper motor and stuff, but I'm just going to carry on with my tidying expedition and do a big session of taping, and I've got some like cable tidy stuff coming tomorrow, so it makes more sense to do it all in one hit.
I'm just pulling everything out at this point. Like you can see, like all of these joins where I've like extended the loom. They've obviously got a join at the other end where they join back up to the original loom, and then they run to where they need to go. That's just, as far as I'm concerned, there's just too many joints in it. So I'm just going to remove it right the way back and then just run new cables all the way instead of having joins on joins on joins on joins. Because there's no wonder it doesn't work, really, is it? So them two that I'm working on at the minute come down as these two, blue and black, into this bit of tape, change colour, into this bit of tape, change colour, into these joiners, and then run off. And I'm just gonna trace it all the way into the bay and just do one wire, well obviously 3 wires, all the way from up there down back to the board. So I'm just chasing this blue one, goes up into the engine bay, it turns purple here, and it comes into here and is red and white. Then it goes from red and white, joins up in this bundle of tape, and then comes out the other side of that, and I don't know which one it is yet. And this is how I'm choosing to spend my Wednesday night. And now I'm going to pack up all my stuff, try and remember what I've done and what I've started. Almost rid of this pile of just crap, like a bird's nest. A couple of days at work, get back on it, hopefully fix it. So it still looks madness, but I've got my head around it. I know where everything's got to go. I just need to tidy it all up now. Get rid of all these temporary joints, solder everything. It's safe to say I've underestimated how long that was going to take. But challenging and time consuming. But on we go. I'm going to crack on with it over the next week. I won't have any more time this weekend. See where we get to.